moving ahead now, activities at the Eagle Square have already picked up as invited guests have begun arriving the venue of the low-key presidential inauguration amidst watertight security. TVC News senior political correspondent Ayodele Ezugbako joins us. Yeah, he joins us now from the Eagle Square to bring us up to speed. Ayo, it's good to have you join us now. What is going on? How is the preparation? How are people arriving? Give us a picture of what's going on.
Yes, Mike, everything is going on as planned, and from the program I have here with me, you can see this is the inauguration plan of President Muhammadu Buhari 2019, and it's saying by 8 a.m. it's expected that guests will be arriving, general public guests will be arriving at the Eagle Square here. That is what is happening now. And it's stated that by 8:30 a.m. there's going to be a guard of honor formed up by 8:30. By 8:45, it is expected that the arrival of chief executives of parastatals, chairman of statutory commissions, heads of parliamentary and security agencies, and permanent secretaries will be arriving by that time. At about 9 a.m. this morning, the Inspector General of Police and all service chief, that's the Chief of Defense Staff, the Chief of Army Staff, the Chief of Naval Staff, they're expected to arrive. So we now push it to 9:15, where members of the National Working Committee of the All Progressive Congress will also be arriving at this venue. Let me fast forward now and go to the arrival of the Vice President, which is expected at about 9:45 a.m. this morning. We expect Professor Yomi Oshibajo to actually be arriving, sticking with this program, and the Commander-in-Chief, that the President that is going to take his oath of office for his second term in office is expected at 9:45. So there will be the national anthem, 10 a.m., and it's expected that the swearing-in proper is going to happen between 10:15 to 10:35 this morning. This program is going to be coming to an end at about 11:30. It's a short program, low-key, but the most interesting thing there is that security is very, very high in and around the Eagle Square here. It was drizzling earlier, but I can tell you some perimeter radius within and out of Eagle Square. You have men of the State Security Service, SSS, taking strategic positions, and you can see even the VIPs arriving. They all manned the VIP box there, waiting for people to arrive, the VIPs to arrive. But one of the most interesting things is that there's an elite squad in the military. They call them Brigade of Guards. The Brigade of Guards, they are in charge of the ceremonies for the Commander-in-Chief. And the President is going to inspect the guards manned by the Brigade of Guards and the Nigerian police today. So all things being equal, by 11:30 this morning, we expect the President and the Commander-in-Chief to actually be sworn in, and this event
all right, Ayo.
And one other great expectation.
Yes, Ayo, everyone has talked about the fact that the swearing-in ceremony this year is going to be a low-key, but you were also at the inauguration in 2015. If you have to make comparison, what is really making this low-key when Eagle Square is still agog with a lot of dignitaries?
Mike, let me take you back to 1999. This same Eagle Square, 20 years ago, this same Eagle Square, a certain general called Abdulsalami Abubakar actually handed over to President Olusegun Obasanjo in 1999. Fast forward, in 2007, I was actually at this same venue, Eagle Square, where late Umaru Musa Yar'Adua was actually inaugurated as the president, and Olusegun Obasanjo actually handed over to late Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. And this same venue in 2011, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was inaugurated, this same venue. But one thing that is different here, apart from the 2015 exercise here, 2015 it was Democracy Day. It's not Democracy Day today. It's just the second time inauguration of President Muhammadu Buhari. So what we are witnessing here is also another celebration of 20 years of unbroken democracy in our democratic process in Nigeria. So it's a low-key event, as I told you, but it is significant about the handing over inauguration and the swearing in proper, the Chief Justice of the Federation is expected to also do acting Justice Tanko. We're expected to swear the Vice President and the President in on this same podium. Thereby, the President will also take his inaugural speech.
All right. Thank you very much, Ayo Zubakun, for giving us an update and taking us the timeline of how things are going to be. We'll certainly keep a tab with you on what is going on. Now,